Hey guys, I wanted to do a video on what keeps me motivated towards my goals. Number one is surround myself with an inspiring environment. So one strategy that I do to change my environment on this is search out people that are doing what I want to do and that are better at me at doing it. So they tend to have an already pretty positive perspective on life, and they've got ideas that I have yet to think about and can help me further along in my path. So that's number one. Number two is avoid negativity and naysayers. You just, that can be tough with family members, but you really have to lay down the law and say, what you're willing to have in your life and what you're not willing to have in your life. And as far as friends go, if they're not supporting you, or they're not very positive towards your goals and inspiring, or they don't think much of your goals, they question them too much, just get rid of them. There's no need for them, because there's all sorts of people out there that can be inspiring and be a positive influence upon you. So they've just yet to be met. So number three would be get inspired. So another way you can get inspired would be to search out, like I did. I created like a playlist, like an hour-long playlist that I would use for that I would listen while I'm going for a run. And it can be music, like mine was a few motivating, inspiring songs that I liked. I had a couple motivating speeches. I had a speech by Jim Carrey that was like 30 minutes long, and it was all about an hour long, and I listened to that while I would go for a run. So that's really good. And also just learning about people's paths and other people's journeys, because realizing like stories about Jim Carrey or Thomas Edison or Bill Gates and stuff. These are all pretty inspiring stories, so they can get you pretty inspired and motivated. Number four would be stay inspired and staying passionate by changing your environment. So this really helps me. And if your environment isn't so positive already, but it needs to be, if people around you aren't so positive towards you yet, then you've got to be that outlet. So one thing that I've done is, because I like learning about nutrition, so I have bookmarked a whole bunch of scientific journals on my computer that are quick to go to. It's just a couple clicks and it's there. And I've also downloaded and printed off pages of infographics from different medical associations, like the Physicians Committee of Responsible Medicine. They've got posters on things that I've printed off, and I've just plastered them right on my wall in my bedroom, so it's just there and I can look at it, and it keeps me focused on what my goal is and keeps me passionate. So just changing your environment, talking to people that are positive, that think highly of you, that's really good too. So next one would be remembering your past. So this can be difficult if you are just starting your journey, and you've got a big goal that you want to do, but even just the slightest idea is a goal, and just is a goal accomplished. And also a big goal starts in the smallest habit. So the smallest habit is an accomplishment. And for myself, one example would be like back in November when I just wanted to start learning about nutrition. I wasn't really sure where it would take me, and I've still got goals of where I want it to take me, but I thought I just got to start learning. So I would start just spending 2 hours every morning and reading nutrition books and taking notes on them, like page per page. I'd jot down notes, and have done that since November, and now I have over like 30 pages of notes. And then I'll start researching specific questions that people may have. So I've already got answers to them, and then I've got sources of information to back those questions up. So one one morning I was like, this is kind of tough, but I know goals come from small habits, just something that I've learned from books. And I knew if I spent that morning spending 2 hours reading a book, then that would be one day of one new habit. So remembering your past of where you started, so starting a new habit and remembering it, and then seeing where you want it to take you. So that's really good too, and it helps me a lot. And the next one would be just keeping your eye on the prize, so staying focused on what you really want. And you can surround yourself with these infographics on your wall, but also just if you have got a specific goal, type it out on paper and print it out, post it on your wall so you can see that specific goal. And you see it every morning, you see it every night, you see it every time in your bedroom, and you think about it that much more often, and it'll eventually become a reality. So and the last thing would be just to remember that every big goal isn't completed one big goal at a time. It's broken down, chunked down into small habits. Every big goal is completed one small habit at a time. So I want to mention one. I was watching a video of Tony Robbins. He has a lot of videos, and he was talking about a psychologist he was working with, and the psychologist was doing a study on the mentality and the success rates of pessimists and optimists. And what the psychologist found was that pessimists were 40% more accurate, but the optimists were more successful and they achieved more of their goals. So does this mean to be more delusional? No, but I think you get the point. So okay, well, that's what helps me. I hope it helps you, and yeah, thanks for watching. I'm at the top of Golden Ears today, and check out the view.